A rational expression is rational if your denominator is not 0. A fraction cannot have 0 in the denominator because you cannot divide by 0. You cannot divide something by 0. It just doesn't work mathematically. So when we say a fraction is undefined, we say it's undefined if the denominator is 0. So to determine what would make a fraction undefined, we basically want to know what value of the variable will give us a 0 in the denominator. 5 over x minus 3, x cannot equal 3, because if it did, 3 minus 3 on the bottom would give you 5 over 0, and that is undefined. So basically, we're trying to find out what x cannot be, and x cannot be what will result in a 0 for the denominator. Now, when you see x squareds in your denominators, that usually means that there's two numbers x cannot be. And so for x squared minus 4, x cannot equal 2, and it can also not equal negative 2. Now, you might be able to just kind of do that in your head. What numbers, square root of 4, so 4 minus 4 is 0. But you can also factor it, because it is a dots, and look at each factor. What would make x plus 2 0? A negative 2. What would make x minus 2 0? A positive 2. And so x cannot equal those numbers. The denominator of the last term, and again, I'm not even looking at the numerators because it is okay to have a 0 in the numerator, just not in the denominator. This factors to x minus 4 and x minus 1, and so that means I look at each of those separately. What number would make x minus 4 0? Positive 4. What number would make x minus 1 0? Positive 1. So x cannot equal 4 or 1.